Alright. Today I'm going to tell you how a teacher, my Spanish teacher in high school, thought I was a school shooter. And this shit used to make me so mad, because there was, a running joke in the school, oh, he's the school shooter. It was a joke, even though, obviously I'd never do some stupid shit like that. I was just a normal kid. And they used to just, say that. It wouldn't really affect me that much. I wouldn't cry about it or anything. I'd just be all right. It was just a meme, a joke, with me. People would just say, "Oh, you look like a school shooter. You're gonna shoot up the school." It was just a running joke. But I mean, my fucking teacher, you don't realize how mad my mom was too after I told her this shit. She was about to go down to the school when I told her about all this shit, and just fucking start yelling at the people for Because let me explain something. My teacher, my Spanish teacher, she would always make jokes and shit like a child. She was a child, mad childish. She would always be oh, you're gonna shoot up the school. And she would be weird to me. She was scared of me. I'm fuck off. And obviously I'm just a normal fucking, it's just a fucking, why do people think that shit? Did any of you guys growing up have people call you a school shooter? It was because of the way I looked, but dude, it's just, that shit was annoying when the teacher started doing it. The kids, whenever all the kids would say that shit, I didn't give a fuck. But when the teacher and shit started saying it to the whole class, and it was just annoying. She would literally say oh, he's gonna shoot everybody hide, be fucking annoying, make these childish jokes. I mean, you're a teacher. I could have got her fired for that. My mom was right, could have got her fired for that shit. If I brought a recorder to school and recorded her saying that shit, she would always be oh, check his backpack for a gun, oh my god, stupid shit. It's you're a fucking teacher. Why are you fucking saying this shit about me? Do your fucking job and teach. Why are you fucking... It was every day too, and she would always be so weird around me. She would always be creeped out around me. The whole vibe, she genuinely thought I was gonna shoot people, when that's just what the fuck are you thinking? It's just so stupid. I'm the complete opposite of that. I was the nicest fucking kid in school. I didn't give a shit about any of that. And she would always be oh, you're gonna shoot everybody, ha ha ha, and laugh about it. And to the whole class, and the whole class would say that shit too, oh, you're gonna shoot us today. It's just fucking annoying. And my teacher would make this most, whenever she'd talk to me, because she had to for the shit, because it was a Spanish class, we'd have one-on-one interviews and shit. She'd always be so creeped out, her whole mood, you notice this shit, guys, you will notice someone's behavior, and she would creep away and back up and just be fucking weird. And I used to be what the fuck? Because I don't even think it was a joke. She genuinely thought I was gonna shoot people. I was what the fuck? And I remember coming home and telling my mom one day. She got so fucking mad. She was she said what? And I was she's been making jokes that I'm gonna shoot everybody. She was literally grabbed her car keys. I was ready to go down to the school, and I was no, it's fine. But yeah, dude, that shit's fucked up, dude. How are you gonna be? She was 50 years old, making jokes and being dead serious. She actually was scared for her life. I was gonna shoot her. What the fuck? Because that was around the time the Parkland shit happened, and she was scared of me and shit even more, and I'm just fuck off. I remember one day, it was me and her alone in the classroom, because I got there super early. I had lunch before, and I got there really early, and it was just me and her in the class, and you can just feel the fucking vibe, feel the vibe, and she was looking at me and shit. She's fucking scared. And I just had to say some shit. I'm are you scared? What's the fucking deal and shit? I was do you think I'm actually gonna shoot people, and do you think I'm actually gonna be a school shooter? And she's no, but your vibe and your look, it just makes me uncomfortable and shit. I should have recorded that. I would have got her fired on the spot. But she was basically saying oh, with your look, I mean, you keep to yourself, you're really quiet, you're a little mysterious, and it comes off as creepy, and you say and do some weird things, and because like I used to like I guess like say stupid and weird shit in class, you know, because I guess that's I don't know, like she'd overhear me. She said she would like hear me talk about like weird shit, and like yeah, I remember that shit. I would talk. She would listen to my conversations, like because I had like a lot of people I knew in that class. She'd listen to my conversations and she'd come over. She'd be like, "What'd you say about that?" Like she'd be like concerned and shit. I'm like, I'm just fucking talking to my friend and shit. Did I hear you talking about a gun? Like, fuck off. You know? I was talking about, like, fucking Call of Duty and shit. Like, Jesus Christ. I was a kid, man. Just most unprofessional, childish shit. I don't know, man. Any of you guys have, like, teachers and kids at school, you know, call you a school shooter and shit, even though you're the complete fucking opposite and you're just, you know, a normal, like, nice kid? I mean, like, it's just fucking, like, weird, you know? I always, like, people would always say that shit. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.